Hi, I'm Andrew Armstrong and welcome to the back office. There are times when I save projects, video projects, because I feel I want to do something a little bit better than my little glib videos every day, a few minutes a day. I want to turn those into some sort of masterpiece. But I have to sort of realise that a lot of the times it's never going to happen. And today's one of those times. I was kindly lent quite recently, and I'll show you this, some gear from a friend, and you can see it there sort of tucked in the desk. So here you've got a boxed steel Battalion for Xbox. You've got a Satec X65F Pro Flight Stick. You've got flight pedals. And they've been sitting here as well as an actual Xbox, an original Xbox 3. Well, it's not even a 360. It's just an original Xbox to run them on. And it's been lent to me, and it's sort of like a couple of months ago, I think now. And I just haven't got round to doing it because I keep planning to do some sort of video extravaganza. So what I'm going to do is I need to get these out. I want to play the game. I'm just going to do it a bit more ghetto style. But I'd like to take you on that journey with me, because I've been lusting after this for, I don't know, over a decade, however long since it came out. This will be the first time I've ever had one in my hands. This is quite heavy, actually. It's you wouldn't expect it to weigh this much, but bloody hell. I'm guessing this is a big controller. I'm hoping it's not going to need too much in the way of assembly. For this setup, you will need one Xbox, and this is an original Xbox. I've never even tried an original Xbox. And then of course your steel Battalion, and a little bit of damage on the box. If you've got one, be careful of damage on the box, because apparently the box is worth the money. Can open that up now, a bit gingerly now. Don't want it to be a bit like my Sinclair Spectrum box, which sort of just annihilated itself. Let's see what you get inside. Ancient unboxing. Look at that, that's why it's so fragile, the handle. It's all that. Gently, gently, catchy monkey. There's the game itself. Now I did get a game on the Xbox 360 I haven't actually tried yet. And the game on the Xbox 360 apparently also it doesn't have a fancy controller, but it uses Kinect, but it seems to be berated. So you get like a nice big manual, it looks like there. All the setup guide. I'm almost regretting starting this now. It looks like a lot of work. And there's the game by Capcom, so we'll put that there. I'm going to try to do this one-handed. Hopefully won't discombobulate everything. So put that down there, out of the way. Plastic stuff. I'm guessing left and right these are probably joining these controllers together. Ew, there you go. How marvellous. I'm using my teeth, in case you couldn't guess that. Oh, this looks pretty funky, I have to say. I think what I'm going to do is just probably jump cut and probably have this kind of assembled, or in the process of being assembled. Oh crikey, I just took out the other joystick and looked at the centre pad, but then when I move this, it's got pedals as well. God. Some assembly acquired with all these brackets and things, but fortunately it does look like they give you the Allen key. I was thinking that kind of sucks if they don't give you the Allen key. But, see what these little bitty pads do. Something like lots of things to bolt together. Definitely something not possible to do one-handed. You have to poke in this ribbon cable and then put the cover on. That explains why they bothered with this whole cover. You're literally building yourself one huge joystick. Don't know why they just didn't put it in a long box and just have it all assembled, but there you go. That was a long time ago. Some assembly is required. Still, it's kind of groovy. This is certainly one of those things. It's a weird scenario because it's something that if you're collecting this, you want to keep it in the box. If you want to play with it, it takes a lot of bloody setting up. So I wonder if there were that many... God, I don't know really what the outcome would have been for these. Either they would have remained boxed or the box would have got destroyed. So I guess that's why they're relatively rare to have in box. Now I've seen these going for, I don't know, a few £100, 300 quid, up to 300 quid, something like that on eBay. Yeah, I don't know, but it's certainly an interesting construction. And there you go, guys. Hi! Look at that. Right, the joysticky bit's done. Now the Xbox. Ooh, look at that. They're humongous, aren't they? What a weird shape. Can't believe I never really played this back in the day. What I noticed right away is that it's quite hard to hold with one hand, where the modern sort of Xbox and Wii U controllers are. It's a bit bulky around this bit here, but you know, evolution. I'm not going to lie to you, that did take a long time to set up. Not really that long, maybe 10 minutes, but it's done now. Xbox is plugged in, the joysticks are plugged in and set up, and the foot pedal. So got my shoes off, didn't knacker them out, but I'm just sort of wondering if it's possible even to play in this configuration, because I'm so far from the controls. So it might be something you need to sit at a desk. I'm not bloody sure what I'm going to do yet, but onwards and upwards. First, turning on an Xbox. They all just flash briefly, by the way, and you can see that. Xbox, goodness. I think I've got to put the disc in. That's definitely going to be something I'll have to do. I did loosen the disc. There you go. See that? Smart think in there. Clock. Yeah, that's all good. How the hell do you do an Xbox? Oh, okay, maybe it's just loading up the game. Oh, you can pretty much see me and my reflection there in the screen. So I'm just gonna maybe drag this table. Yeah. Cleft out of an oak tree. Yeah. Oh, I can't hear anything with these headphones. I'm just gonna take this off. Nice. Maybe you have to reset these neutral, if these are on or off. Oh, these actually are buttons that do something. Oh, that's sweet. Press main weapon button. Main weapon. Nope. Nope. Oh, maybe there's no other options. That's probably all it is. Just yes. List as new. What's it using? I can't figure out actually how you're moving left and right on this thing. A, I can get the A in there. Good. Oh, this little hat doofer. N, D, painful. R, thank gosh the E's in there. Booyah! Sounds about right. Is this okay? Yes. Focus. Guess I want to do rookie. God, they're noisy old brutes, aren't they, these Xboxes? They're grinding away. So what I'll do is I'll set up the box on the table. Gives me something to put the camera on, because you know, we don't need tripods and stuff. Boom. Yeah, that's pretty darn good, I think. Yeah, must try better. Jam something under the camera.
So,
there you go.
You must be the new recruit, huh? From Today, I am your instructing officer, responsible for your VT training. In the following...
Oh, come on, cutscenes, endless cutscenes.
The M7 Decider. Tested here. Already...
Okay, so I've just gone through the cutscenes and now we're at here where it says start your engine. So, there is a flashing light here. What does that do? Oh, how cool is that? So I guess you're getting via the front of these vertical tanks. Engine start. Oh, you know, it's giving you a lot of tips there. It's like a systems check here. There we go. All in the right order. Starting OS. I was used to playing all the mech games on the PC, so it's not that too dissimilar. Do I have to hold that down? Okay, seems to be doing something now. I can move my turrets. Is that a bad dude? I've had to put it on my lap. I'm going to show you this. When you get hit, it's so cool. The whole thing just illuminates like a Christmas tree. Although, of course, nobody's shooting at me right now. There we go. It just completed the first mission. I gotta say, it has a pretty bloody steep learning curve, and you're looking through like a little tiny view, you know, through the window of the cockpit of the mech. It's kind of it's crazy. It feels really like you are in a tank. It's so like claustrophobic in the game, and it takes a bit of time to get used to the controls. But yeah, I can see why some people build cockpits. You know, they build those little things in their lounge where they actually, you know, sit in a box and play this. But yeah, let's try level 2 then, next mission, see what happens. Yeah, better get used to that killed in action screen. Think I might actually just hit it on the head now. I've not been playing it long, I have to admit. I've only been playing it for maybe half an hour, but frankly, I used to play all the MechWarrior 3, MechWarrior 4, I believe, back in the day with my Microsoft Sidewinder force feedback, and I have to say, this kind of sucks. I mean, it's really nice. There's sort of a lot of novelty there in the controller and the games, you know, how that all works, but it's just not good enough. It's just not good enough. Us PC boys are used to a certain level of gameplay and graphics, and this doesn't have it for me. I mean, if you're part of the console generation, this probably is great, and it's a great controller. I'd love to have this controller on the PC actually, but then again, you're kind of spoiled because when you've got these force feedback joysticks where you've got pitch, yaw, everything, and the joystick, you don't actually need the two separate sticks like you have here. So hang on, let me just shut that up. There you go. So where this controls, if you twiddle this left and right, that controls the direction of the tank. Yeah, so when you do that left, it's turning left, that turning right. And this thing just controls the sort of targeting system, you know, the little shooty joystick reticle thing. So on a sort of PC one, well, you used to have a thing where you just twist the main joystick. You only had one joystick like that, so you'd have the targeting, for example, and then you just twist it like that, and that would give you your turning. And you'd have like a slider with your speed. So you'd have quite a lot in just one stick. So spreading it out over two sticks is probably a little bit unnecessary. So it makes your brain have to work with two hands. And then the problem is, of course, then your hands are occupied, so you don't have a spare hand to change gear, because you need to use gears in this. It's a bit like a car. And you need to obviously hit these other buttons. So yeah, it's all right. I think I'm glad to have tried it. I'm glad probably not to have spent £300 buying my own. I think the joystick itself is worth a decent bit of money, to be honest with you. It's still quite a nice joystick, even though it's a little bit plasticky. But the gameplay for me, I just can't go back. I find it very difficult now to just go back to old school games. It just doesn't do it for me. But there you go. I'm glad I've tried it, and I'm really happy to have tried Steel Battalion. I do like the sort of gimmicks of the toggles. You know, when you turn it on, you have to put everything into neutral and toggle all the switches. I understand why they're doing that, though. They just want you to have them all in a known state before you start playing. The eject, all that stuff's kind of cool. It works well. But yeah, there you go. I just never had an Xbox, never had any love for it, so I guess it's a bad one for me to try. There, as ever, thank you for watching.